Welcome back to my channel. This is Stephsgotit, and today we are going to be doing a whip and chat. So, if you have not gotten all of your current work project out, pause me for a few seconds and go ahead and get your current DP, your current knitting project, your current crocheting project, your current stamping up project, your current card making project, your current planner project, whatever project it is. But for the most part, I know most of you will be doing diamond paintings. So go ahead and put me on pause and grab your current work in progress, whatever work that is, and we'll wait right here for you. All right. By the magic of technology. Welcome back, hun. Again, this is Stephsgotit, and today we're going to do a whipping chat. This whipping chat is back on the Angel Girl because it's Monday night, and Monday nights are supposed to be dedicated to the Angel Girl until she is complete. And I'm almost halfway there, and I am loving it so far. This is from Victoria's Moon, and they asked me along to review, if I'd be willing to rather review one of their projects. So this was the first project for them. I am long overdue with finishing it, although I didn't give a specific time frame. I think I'm long overdue because, I kind of took on a bunch of assignments, and then I started a new job and things got kind of crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and remove our little chicken minder. Oh, this way. Isn't that cute? Focus, hun. Focus. I know you've probably seen them before, but they're just so stinking cute. Turn a little light on. There we go. I don't think his eyes should focus better than that. This is a webcam, streaming cam, so I have not been using my camera. Either of my cameras. Well, I guess it's not going to focus. This generally has been refocusing itself way better than my camera, my Canon T6 has. And I love that camera, but my husband says, great, it'll be a good camera for taking pictures. Let's move on to another product. So here we are with the Onzano web streaming cam, which was really cheap. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it was a great price. I mean, webcams, I heard, can run quite a bit, but this one is really nicely priced, and it didn't cost an arm and a leg, and it has been really nice working with it for the YouTube videos, as well as for now in this quarantine vision that we're doing Zoom videos. So I've been doing my whip and chat with Shelley for our collaboration for the Diamond Art Club, as well as my Zoom classes for my Zumba fitness classes. So it's been really cool. So that's the camera that I'm using. I'm using a DIY camera stand. And I'm going to rebuild another camera stand that is better suited than this one. This one is actually a DIY flag stand for our Toastmasters meeting. So, and I'll put all the information below where you can find this diamond painting, as well as others that Victoria Moons may have. The light pad, the folding table, the standing desk. Everything that I'm using will be in the links below. Sorry guys, in the description bar below. And no, I'm not partnered or sponsored by any of those in those links. They're just links that of things that I like to use, of products that I am enjoying right now. And I'm going to be doing a review of some of the diamond painting stuff that I'm not loving so much. And these are not too. I am loving these. These are from Jim's Handmade Pens. And as you can see, each end is missing because I like to flip those out as I need them. So I put multi-placers on those in. This was a special request he did, so I love it. You can see the flamingos. And this was the first one I ordered from him, which was mint cool water. I think that's what it was. So anyway, I feel like I haven't talked to you in ages. I have, but not as the Angel Kid girl. I've been talking to you as the Diamond Art Club Sea Buddies with collaboration with Shelley girl. So now we get to talk. I don't know. It feels like it's not like I'm a different person, but it kind of feels like it. I'm currently trying this green putty stuff in my pins, and I have to tell you, I am loving it. So I'm going to put my 3-placer in here, and as you can see, this pin has the plastic tip, and I absolutely love this plastic tip way more than I love metal tips, and I wish I had known to ask him to put a plastic tip in the one that he custom. So actually I'm going to put the 3-placer in that one, and I'm going to put the 6-placer in the cool mint water. And you can see I already have some of my green stuff still in there. So let's get started, baby. I hope that oh, and I got my drink, Canada Dry ginger ale lemonade with a can of Dole pineapple juice. I know it's a weird combination, but it works for me. Ooh, there's a drill sitting there just as pretty. Ooh, that's pretty blue. It's odd because I hang these in my sewing room, so I don't know how a bead would stay there that long. But anyway, let's get working. And I think my desk is too high, guys, because I have my folding table, which is slanted. I can slant it like a craft table, artist table. And then I have it sitting on top of my standing work desk. Maybe a bit much, but we're going to give it a try. Like I said, I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in ages. By the way, happy Memorial Day. That's what today is. And hopefully I get this posted before it flips over to Tuesday. If editing's not a bear, we should be good to go. So I just need to fill in a couple of square block areas to fill this in. I feel like I can't talk. It's been so long. So we're just going to work on filling these in. And let's see. What's been going on since the last time I chat with y'all? I did get a little more tooth work done, and there's lots more to do. Not lots, but a lot more to do. I'm not happy. Not happy at all, because I'm so used to like eating my gummies and eating hard, crunchy things, and until I get this temporary bridge put in with the full bridge, with the permanent bridge, it's giving me quite the headache. I hate it. But of course, this COVID-19, I'm going to have to let this desk down. This COVID-19 has the dentist's office closed. So I wanted to open back up, but I'm not in a rush. I want everybody to be safe more than anything. And, but I need to get this phase 2 completed and get this temporary out. I've already had some issues with it. It broke. I had to actually call in for an emergency visit. I had to open up the office. I'm gonna let my table down just a minute, guys, hopefully without making a huge mess. I don't know why one side always goes down further than the other. Okay, there we go. Let's see how that works for us. Let's readjust the camera a bit. Oh, great. All right, let's bring the camera down. So I can't wait to build my new camera stand. That was my Mother's Day present from my husband. He went and got me a bunch of PVC pipes. I think he got me 10 feeters and some connectors, and oh, the light went out. And another cool thing about this webcam, y'all, is it has a built-in light around it. So watch, that's with no light. That's the webcam light 1. That's 2, and that's 3. Isn't that cool? It already has its little ring light, which will hopefully come in handy when I do the mascara videos. Which I shot one, it was horrible, so I didn't post it. The lighting was horrible because I didn't have enough of the other light going on. So anyway, what was I talking about? I'm all over the place. Sorry. Dental work, yes. So they had to open the office for me to go in, and they had to redo that temporary bridge and make it bigger, make the space in there bigger so that I could get in there to floss and clean it and things. That was supposed to be 8 weeks. I'm pretty sure we've been in quarantine longer than 8 weeks, but I just want my mouth back to where I can chew what I want to chew. I got a smoothie tonight, and I let it hit that side, and oh my gosh. Yep, I need to get this bad boy put back in. And then they want to do, so a bridge on that side. And you know I've already had the implant on one side, one tooth done. Now they want to do an implant on the other side. That light is bright, I can't see. On the other side, also on the bottom. So I'll have to do that. And y'all know ain't none of this cheap, right? Yeah. So just know that I could have many a diamond paintings. I could probably buy the whole DAC stock house. Not the stock house, but I could probably get one of everything they have and still have some left over to go on AliExpress and buy some. With all this, I could get a long arm for my sewing room. There's so many things I could do with the amount of money being spent on these teeth. But you gotta have teeth. Well, you don't gotta have teeth, but you know, it helps. At my age, I'm feeling like, yeah, I gotta have teeth. I'm just not ready to walk around toothless. I know the day shall come, but it is not today. Like he says in Lord of the Rings, that day will come, but it is not this day. Today is not the day. Oh, and the cool thing about the webcam is I don't have to remember to start a timer because I'm using AMCAP as the software to, I guess, use my webcam because my computer wouldn't. And so it puts a little timer on the bottom so you know how long you have been recording. So we'll know when our hour is up. I mean, eventually I'll look over there and look at the time. I may still go past an hour, but you know, I try really hard not to because it's different to watch a bunch of videos. But I don't know about watching one for 2 or 3 hours. That's just not my thing. And of course not saying it's terrible or knocking anybody who does that. I mean, I think it's pretty cool that you can talk that long. I don't have the attention span to watch the same person talk for that long. But I know a lot of people work while they're watching videos. I tend to, since the new little job, and even though it's part-time, and all the other things that kicked in my life recently, it seems to be the only time I actually, when I'm diamond painting, it's because I'm recording it for a WIP and chat. When I watch everybody else's WIP and chat, I'm laying in the bed at 2:30 dark, flipping from channel to channel, trying to catch up on what everybody is doing and how they're doing, and which is why I don't always comment, because I'm laying there in bed with my cell phone and not on my laptop, and I just want to watch and enjoy listening to people. And but I know I should comment so that people know that I'm watching. I know I certainly enjoy knowing that people are watching, and I enjoy reading the comments that people decide to leave on my videos. And sometimes it makes it always makes my day, but sometimes you're having a really tough day, and just seeing some kind words from someone can really make your day. So I need to return that favor to everybody else as well. Not favor, that was a bad choice of words, I think. I'm not saying that I'm doing them a favor. I just meant, that's how the saying goes, return the favor. But because the people's videos I would be commenting on, I don't think they aren't people who watch my videos anyway. So it's not like I'd be doing them a favor, because they don't watch my videos anyway. So we're not washing each other's hands, which is not what I was trying to say anyway. But I just mean that when I watch a video, whether it's diamond painting or playing with me's or crocheting videos or I almost dumped that out. Gardening videos, and lately I've been watching. I've also been watching van conversion videos, converting your vans or mobile homes into little homes on wheel. So I need to comment so all those people will have one more person giving them kudos and encouraging them to keep up with their channel, and that they're doing a good job, and thanks for sharing that information. I also just watched a DIY today I'm just filling in these little leftovers right here, but I watched a DIY today on how to make one of those dream boxes, because after all this tooth work I have to do, I don't have money to throw away at the price that they want for the dream box is crazy. Plus I'm a DIYer, I love to DIY something. I love the experience of being able to do it myself and come up with a good product. So I keep dropping those. Where are they going? I need to replace this with some fresh stuff. So I love to do a good DIY. And apparently most of the videos I've seen, you can do it for around $200, anywhere from $200 to $250, depending on what things you already have, what tools you already have that you can use. So I'm very intrigued and very interested in giving that a shot, because I've accumulated so many hobbies now that my main hobby is sewing, and it's not really as much a hobby, it's a side gig hobby. So I have a lot of sewing stuff, a lot of stuff for making wallets and purses and clothes and bags and things of that nature. So I have boohookles and bolts of fabric. Plus I like the look of bolts in a sewing room, so I have all that stuff. So now I've picked up diamond painting. I already had card making, so I have a lot of that stuff in my craft area. Metal straws, guys. These have been so cool. And what else? Just a lot of crafts. So I need to I've outgrown my sewing room. Even though we've switched over from the small sewing room by our bedroom, the small room by our bedroom, to one of the bigger bedrooms, I've still outgrown it, because I have a cutting table, machine cabinet, a sewing machine cabinet. I have a stand cabinet for my serger, and then one for books, and then more. I have shelves under my cutting table, and I've just outgrown it. My hobbies have outgrown my space in there. So I was thinking one of those dream boxes would be cool because we could, open it and close it as needed. Because I still need to put my not my Cricut, my Silhouette machine, my laminator, the pressing machine that makes t-shirts and stuff, iron on hot HTV and all that stuff. So I still need to put all those things somewhere other than in the kitchen where they are now, next to the desk area that I've turned into in the kitchen. I kind of want to claim my kitchen back, kitchen / dining room combo. So I kind of want to reclaim that space so that you're not sitting at the dining room table next to my purple people eater, which is an ion hair dryer. And then I've just put another cart in there with the Silhouette and the t-shirt making stuff or the HTV stuff, and I already have a cabinet, a metal shelf in there that has all my tote bags for all the organizations that I'm in. So I'm kind of taking over the kitchen, and I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking if I could get one of those dream boxes DIY'd, it would save a ton, and since it will have wheels on it, I could roll it either in here in the living room or into the pool room. I'm not sure about the pool room because of the humidity that's in there. But still, it'll be on wheels. It could roll somewhere. I mean, I could put some nice contact paper on it and make it a fixture in the living room, so that when I want to use it, I just open it, pull out a fold-up table to it. I don't have to add a table to it because we have boo-hookles of fold-up tables and tray tables and things like that. So let me know down in the comments, do you have a dream box? Do you know what the dream box is? Do you have one? And if you don't have one, would you like to have one? What would you put in it? That's what I would put in it. My Silhouette, my heat pad, my heat press, and it's not a heat press. What is that thing called? It's still in the box, y'all. But you use it to, when you have HTV and you want to put it on a shirt or whatever, you use this heat press. It's not a heat press though. It's gonna kill me to not be able to think of the name of it. Anyway, it's still in the box. If I'd actually pulled it out and used it already, then I would know what the name of it was. It would be clearer in my mind. I haven't been doing so many of my hobbies that a lot of them aren't clear in my mind right now. It's crazy. I've been kind of having a depressive bout too, so I haven't been doing a lot of things lately. But of course, I was looking for a good therapist, and of course they've shut everything down, so yeah, so edit that out. I don't think I want to put that in there, but yeah. So we got that F, we got the F's, A. You know what? I'm not going to edit anything out. That's what these whipping chats are. You get what you get. Whatever pops out of my mouth that day. Heaven help us, that's what you get. So And I have not been very secretive about that, so it's no big deal. It's a big deal, but it's no big deal. I don't care about talking about it. Besides, it's helping more people when we talk about things like that these days, so that people realize they're not suffering alone. And also that it's okay if you need help. It's okay. It's okay to seek out that help and find it. And it doesn't mean that you have no faith. It doesn't mean that you don't believe in God, if that's what you believed in. I hope you do. Whatever you believe in, whatever your religion, let me say that. That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm not doing a very good job tonight of saying things clearly. But no matter what your religion is, because you're seeking help for mental or emotional, it does not lessen your faith in that belief. To seek out help if you need it. And I taught a class about this a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago. I mean, I didn't teach a class, rephrase that. It was my turn to teach at church in our women's organization, and I had the topic of that. That was my assigned topic. And in the video, one of the ladies talks about not wanting, she wanted God to take that away from her. She didn't want to be depressed or, if he loved her and was her savior, he should take that away from her. And one of her doctors looked her in the face and said, the doctor that she had finally gone to see, and said, well, how do you know I'm not the answer to your prayers? And I was like, bam, there you go. Bam. That's what I said. B as in boy, A-M-M. Bam. There you go. That's true, because God's not here on earth physically to help us, but he's constantly sending people to be his angels to help others. And we have to realize that sometimes when we go through struggles and we need help from others, that it's God who is sending them. So accept the help that's being offered to you, especially if it's interfering with your life and you're not able to do the things that you love to do and once capable of doing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So there's my public service announcement for today. Yes, sir. Did you fix my phone?
What is the name of the app?
What app?
You're using an app to do that?
I don't know what's doing that.
Okay.
I don't know if... My belief is that it is actually the phone. It's one of the settings in the phone that accidentally opened itself up, because even when I have it read out the phone numbers and stuff, that's not an app. It's actually in the phone settings, and I go in and tell it to do that.
Thank you.
So y'all, my phone is gone crazy, bat crazy, and it is reading out every single thing. Not just reading out phone calls and messages, but every time you touch a button, it turns green and it says forward button pressed. Press twice to initiate, blah, 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 blah. And then it won't let me scroll, because every time you touch something, it lights it up and it starts reading that. So I can't get to other screens. And so right now my phone is driving me insane. And I don't know how it happened. It just happened this afternoon. It wasn't this way earlier today. And so he took it in the bedroom while I'm doing the WIP and chat to see if he could figure it out, because he's my little geek. And so he's gonna try. Y'all, I'm tired of looking for these little things, and the lighting is kind of crazy, so I'm just gonna move on and pull off this square over here. Woohoo! Get some fresh. There we go. All right. I love my wax paper squares. They will be listed in the bottom in the description bar. As y'all know what? actually, I don't know if this will be listed or not because I'm just using a template of what I've done before, and I'm actually not going to go look for. But if it's not, I will make sure that I tell you in the next video where I get them from. I get them in, they come in a little box about yay 5x5 size, and it is neat. I'm gonna slide this over and hope I don't knock over my drink so you're not. Put it more in the center. I don't have my glasses on because I take them off to get close to the diamond painting, so I hope that's centered better. All right, so we're gonna replace this because it's getting on my nerves. But yeah, what else has happened in this quarantine era? Y'all, you can tell I didn't have my questions prepared. But, well, he has my phone for one, and two, like I'm pulling this out. Two, I do have it pulled up here on the computer because with the computer, with this camera, webcam, of course, I'm using my computer. So we'll pull some questions up there because don't think I've been very good with conversation right now. And I'm probably stressed about some stuff that's on my mind that I can't talk to you about yet. Or probably won't talk to you about this. I'm all over the place, y'all. It's just one of those nights. You get what you get. I appreciate y'all hanging in there. Let's find an interesting question to ask. But there's so much happening lately. The problem is I can't think of one bit of it to tell you about. I just realized when we were on our way home from doing something for someone that, oh gosh, I have not done the Angel Girl in quite a while. I need to stop. I need to get that done. So that is why I'm going to turn this off for a second. There we go. Maybe on one. There. Okay. And I realized, hey, I'm behind schedule. I need to get caught up. Behind schedule posting as well, so get her done. And okay, let's find a good question. I can't think of anything right now. You know what it is I've been out of the habit too long of because the last few WIP and chats I've done, Marty was with me on 3 while he did his work in progress, and then Shelley and I have been doing them on 4-hour collaboration. So it has taken focus. Okay, so it has taken a minute. Focus. Here, focus. Focus. All right. I hope that's clear. So it's been a little while. Let's move these down just a bit. Trying to get it right in the middle of the screen so I know that you are always in screen. Put our clips back on. There we go. Because this is more closer to the one side of the painting. Like it's about this much more left over this side. So anyway, let's get a question. I'm tired of thinking. Because I'm not thinking clearly. Let's see. What 3 items would you like to take with you to a desert island? Who cares? Um, what was the most unusual thing you've ever eaten? Again, who cares? Um, what is the most unusual thing I've ever eaten? I'm from the South. I mean, rabbits, turtles, deer, squirrel. Something just fell in the kitchen and I have no idea what because nobody's in there. Um, let's see. Squid. I love calamari. Oysters. What do you call them? Rock oysters or whatever. Um, I don't even know what I haven't eaten that I would want to eat. I love crab legs. I've just recently gotten into eating crawfish. Yes, I'm a meat eater. Please do not send me any post about vegans and vegetarians because I'm not that girl. Okay, I'm a meat eater. I'm a carnivore. And nothing's gonna change that. I just bought half a cow, so you know we do that. We This is our second year that we've done that. We just bought half a cow, and it's been really good. The ground beef, y'all, is the bomb. I don't know if it's my eyes or if I'm just because I'm struggling here. I can't see. Um, so it has been awesome, and the meat is just y'all, it's so much different than y'all. I cannot see this. I cannot see. Oh, well. Let's see. Let's give this some more light. Give this some more light. Let's do this like just a bit. Let's go down. I'm thinking maybe my table should be leaning the other way. Anyway, so the first cow we bought, his name was Reese. Reese was spoiled rotten. And I'm sure he had such a shock when he went to the processing plant. Bless his heart. The one we just got, our friend had a sense of humor. You can't see that way, so I can't do it that way. Our friend had a sense of humor, and she named all the cattle that she got to sell. Oops. Liquor names. So the one we got is Whiskey. Whiskey was a big old boy. He takes up almost all of the freezer. So he was bigger than Reese, and that's because with this COVID situation, it was harder to get to the processing plant. So I don't know what to do here. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling, y'all. I am struggling. And I don't know why. It's like I can't process in my mind what to do with this painting. Okay. Maybe because it's all so light, and my Sea Buddies is a Mandy. Is it a Mandy? I think it's a Mandy. Yeah, and it's dark, so it seems like this bright light is just killing me. I don't know what to do with it. My eyes can't focus on it. All right, let's see if we can get something going here. So anyway, buying these cows, and of course we're friends. I'm friends with the people that we bought them from. So it's cool because I get to know about what my cows are doing all the time, and plus she and I work in the organization together that I'm in at church. Of course, she just got called to be the young women's president, so she won't be in her calling. I'm the president of the Relief Society organization in our ward, and she is my compassionate service leader. And I am going to miss having her in that role because I don't have to. Um, One of the things I love about her is you assign her a role and she takes it, and you don't have to. Like I always say, when I have someone join my presidency or leadership within this organization under me, I'm not going to micromanage you. I am not going to hold your hand. I'm going to give you a set of things to do, a list of what your responsibilities are, understanding that, of course, those can be added to as needed, but I'm going to give you your primary responsibilities, and then I expect you to take the ball and run with it. Yes, there are some things you're going to have to get my permission to do, and that's okay, but I'm going to need you to still be able to run with that and run with your own ideas or bring me your ideas or whatever. Yeah, so hopefully I can replace her with someone who, especially that, Carlin, because it's a compassionate service leader. It's the person who is, making phone calls and asking people to, maybe take someone who's been in the hospital a dinner. They just got released or something, or someone just had a baby. Maybe get some meals provided for them. Someone's in need of just whatever it is that would help their family. If their family is in need of something, she's one of the first people who I can rely on to start looking for people to help and asking people to help specifically. So it's a compassionate service person, a person who has the compassion to, or looks for others to serve compassionately for others. Say if you just got out of the hospital, maybe we need somebody to go over and clean for you, wash the dishes for you for a couple of days, or stuff like that, any kind of thing. You just have an important job appointment, you need a babysitter, stuff like that. Anyway, so her business is, she's a cattle company. She has a cattle company. Not one of those like huge ones, but she does this, and we tried it last year and absolutely loved having all that fresh meat. And so I just told her, make sure we're on every fall for half a cow. And at first I thought it was kind of pricey, maybe, but then you have to think about, we don't buy beef for an entire year from the store. So, and we're talking steaks and roasts and ribeyes and T-bones, and this time I told her to give me the tails so I could make oxtails, and they also gave me the bone to make bone broth, and I think they gave me the tongue this time too. That's the weirdest thing that I'm going to ever eat, is this cow tongue. I don't know how to cook it, but she said, no, you should just take it. I'll tell you how to cook it. So I was like, okay. And what else? We got arm roast, butt roast, short ribs, and nothing good as beef short ribs, except pork ribs, but two different things. And what else? Ribeyes, cubes. No, not cube steak. What is it? What do you call stew cubes? What else did we get? Enough hamburger to open a grocery store. Ground beef, as you might want to call it. And what else? What else? T-bones, ribeyes. Y'all, it's a freezer full of meat. A stand-up freezer full of meat, and I can't think of anything else. Ribs. I said ribs, though. And, I mean, a whole half a cow. If you want to know what a cow looks like, just Google half a cow and you'll see we got all that. And this big boy, I think she said he ended up being over 1,000 pounds by the time they finally got him to the processing plant. It's like, wow. And he takes up practically all the freezer. I mean, you can't really get much. Like, we try to keep veggies in there and stuff. Not with that big boy. Maybe one bag here and one bag there. I bought a bag of chicken breasts from Sam's, which are the biggest chicken breasts I've ever seen in my life. You could divide it in half and still get the same size that you would get at the fast food. And I bought a bag of chicken wings. And when Shelley and I went to Costco, I bought a bag of fish sticks, which are the meatiest fish sticks I have ever seen in my life. And some bulgogi. Oh, love that stuff. So that we would have some other options besides beef. We're good with it, but I know at times, you might want to eat something else. I wouldn't. I probably would just eat beef the whole time, every time we cooked. But I know my husband. I got some other stuff just in case he might. But he probably wouldn't either, because I remember when we first got Reese last year, we had ground beef almost every day. And when we got this cow, we still had ground beef from Reese in the freezer door. So it is so much better than anything you buy out of the grocery store, y'all. Oh. And they eat pretty natural and good, so I don't have to worry about what they're getting and if they're being pumped up full of stuff to make them bigger. I don't have to worry about any of that with her. I know there's no hormones and nothing added to these cows. I know they get good treatment. And poor Reese, he was so spoiled because she knew she was giving him to me, so she wanted him to be nice and tender. She does all of her cows be nice and tender, but Reese was spoiled rotten. He would get massages and back rubs. He would jump in the trailer to go for rides, and he would lay down so they could lay on him and massage him and play with him. Oh my gosh, he was such a spoiled baby, which is probably why came out to be really good. He was treated very well, and I love that aspect too. He treats them very well. They have names, and you get to hear stories about them, something funny that they did, and all kind of cool stuff. So it's really been cool hearing about. I know a lot of people ask me, it's like, how can you eat something that you've named? I'm like, I didn't name him. She named him. Like, I couldn't eat any of my chickens because I've named them. I couldn't eat any of this batch of chickens. Now, the next batch we get, I'm not going to name them. Or I'm going to get them with the intent in my mind that these are not for eggs. These are for eating. Because I couldn't, even if I had to put down these chickens that we have now, I would have to give them away. I couldn't eat them. I couldn't. You got it?
No,
Oh, okay.
I can swipe now.
Oh, well, that's an improvement because I couldn't swipe before.
You do a 2-finger.
2 fingers. But yeah, the girls that we have now, if I had to put them to sleep or one died or something, I could not eat it. I couldn't. Because they have such little personalities, and I know their personalities individually, and I know, especially my one that's kind of checkered colorish. Her name is Pearl. As a matter of fact, I could not eat Pearl, and I probably would not allow anyone else to eat her either. I probably would just bury her. Now, any of the rest of them, I'd let somebody else eat, but not Pearl. Pearl's my baby. She's my favorite. She's my girl. And I'm partial to her, so I couldn't let anybody eat her. If she died, which will be of old age, she will be buried in a nice little casket in the backyard. And I will visit her a couple of times a year. Yep, I'm one of those people. um, let's see, do we have any more? That's just two. There's a three. I'm not getting very much done on this painting. It's probably because I'm having such a hard time. My eyesight is having such a hard time with this. I don't think I'm going to get much done tonight. But I did get a WIP in chat, and I did come and talk with you for a bit. Way overdue. Oh, how does that look for you? Let me put my glasses back on for a second. I just kind of, you just like how I just kind of got all off that question. Oh, that's awfully bright for y'all. Oh. How about that? Is that better? Okay. Let's see if we can get another question. Oh, we're almost at an hour. Is there anything you wish would come back into fashion? I don't know. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'm an introvert pretending to be an extrovert. This whole COVID situation, really, my life isn't much different because I wasn't going anywhere, doing anything anyway because I'm a homebody. If I have well, we don't have TV anymore, but if I have my laptop, my sewing machine, my diamond painting, my crocheting, and my cards for making cards, I have things that I enjoy doing at home. I don't have to go out to find things to do. I pretty much only left the house before I got this temporary, part-time job. I only left the house to go to church on Sundays and to go to Toastmasters on Tuesday. That's it. But there's something different about willingly staying home and then being forced to stay at home. And I don't particularly care for being forced to be at home. I like to be at home because I want to be at home. But being forced you fixed it?
Yes, ma'am.
I love you. I love you anyway, but now I love you more.
Under accessibility, vision, not sound, vision.
Vision?
Yeah.
Well, I never would have found it because I was looking for something hearing.
I went online.
See, I told you.
I had to be able to swipe first. I had to go online to find out how to swipe.
So I got my phone. Thank you. He is awesome. Not just for this. He's awesome, period. Y'all know. But yeah, what was I talking about? So I forgot. Let me look on the thing and see what question on here sparked something. What were we talking about? Oh, introvert, extrovert. Yeah. So I love being at home. I love watching movies. I have a collection of movies. Then I have Netflix. So I don't mind being at home at all. I love when, but being told you need to stay at home changes the dynamics just a bit. I'm not 100% keen on being told when I can and cannot leave home. So, yeah. I've always been an extrovert, and shy and quiet. Even though people don't believe I'm shy, they're like, no, not you. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm not as shy now as I used to be because I make an effort to be more out there and get, meet people and talk to strangers and things like that. Like I love to just sit down and talk to strangers when we're at the store or something, start up a conversation. Um, I do it all the time, and I'm amazed. I amaze myself doing that, considering that I know how shy and scared I am. But I enjoy it. That's why I do it, because I really do enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy hearing their stories about their lives. I enjoy um, making people laugh, um, which is why they never believe that I'm shy, because I'm always trying to crack people up. But I enjoy laughter, and I enjoy seeing others laugh. And are you kidding me? Those are the only 6 L's together. And so, yeah. But also bearing in mind that since I'm home all the time, and before my husband started working at home, it would just be me and my son. And then for a little while was our granddaughter was here too. So uh, I looked for opportunities to talk with other adult women. When I first started homeschooling my son a couple of years ago, I went into a kind of depression too, because, you know, I needed to talk to other women. And not only was I homeschooling, but at church, the calling that I had at that time was one, two, three, four, five, was in primary, which was working with kids. So my whole life was surrounded with spending all day at home with a kid, homeschooling. And then when I went to church, instead of being in the women's group that I'm currently president over, I was in with kids. So I was like crying because I wanted to be with other women. I needed that at that time. And I think I'll always need that. We always need our girlfriends to talk to and chat with and things like that. But, I mean, man isn't meant to be here alone. You're meant to, you know, interact with people and enjoy life and enjoy each other. So, all that to say, I'm an introvert pretending to be an extrovert. And I'm enjoying both. I have my moods. There are moments when I want to be an introvert, and there are moments when I want to be an extrovert. And then there are moments when I'm trying to be neither. I'm just being me. And whatever comes up, whatever happens, you get what you get, right? All right. Well, I got like a little done on this painting. I need to be working on a Toastmaster speech. I'm supposed to give a speech tomorrow, and I don't have it ready. But I'm also supposed to make a post today. So that I could do, because all I have to do is sit here and talk. Granted, I wasn't doing that very well either, but at least I was able to do that. Writing a speech, especially that what I was writing was going to be a research type speech, was more than I could mentally put into at the moment. Well, I could mentally put into it. I've run out of time. I've just run out of time. And I have a responsibility to this channel and to you guys. So I took the time to do what I'm supposed to do, which is get this video done and chat. And I might get to work on my speech while I'm lying in bed tonight. I doubt it, because it's a research, and I can't do research from the phone. I can, but why would I kill myself trying to figure that out on a little tiny screen? And I'm just gonna have to bow out gracefully. And at least I have I have my topic and my structure of my speech and all of that. I just have to get my slides and get everything ready. And I don't know that I'll have that done by in the morning, unless I stay up all night Not like I haven't done that before, but it made me very loopy, and I was loopy during the speech. And tomorrow, I need to deliver some masks. I need to finish sewing them and deliver them. And I need to do I'm going to do makeup on my Facebook mascara makeup beauty page. So I need to get some sleep. I don't know that I'm going to, because I'm feeling kind of stressed right now. My anxieties are rising because I'm feeling really stressed and I don't know, the more I work on this painting, I don't know if this painting is stressing me out because I can't see it in my eyes, or I'm stressing because I'm all over the place in this video. There's stuff that needs to be done. I'm not done, and so I'm beginning to stress. I'm beginning to have very high anxieties right now. So, and it's supposed to calm me, and it's not, because I can't see it, and I don't understand why all of a sudden I can't see it. Other than it's just too light because I've been working on that dark painting. It's crazy. Wednesday, my plan is to post an unboxing, and then I'm going to use it and show you how I use it and what I create with it after I unbox it. If you have a chance, pop over in Wednesday and check it out, or Thursday, or whenever you get time to pop it out. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Blessedly, I don't have, y'all, I would never put this many projects. I admire people who can do this every day. And I know it just takes a bit of planning and organization. But it seems everything goes wrong when I try to plan my schedule for my channel. It just annoys the snot out of me. Other things pop up and get in the way that require, because, you know, I have to do my calling. I have to move when there's a need for something, you know. I have to put others first, and I don't mind doing that at all. I love my calling. I love the opportunity I've had to serve those in my church and those in the community. And I would not give it up for anything. But sometimes sometimes I have to put me or something I need to do aside. And then sometimes I am, and that's not a lot. Don't get me wrong, that is not like a lot that you have to do that. I'm just giving you a list of things that seem to get in the way sometimes. Taking that new job got in the way. Taking on several projects at one time, not realizing how taxing it would be, because I don't care about just putting stuff out there, content out there. I care about putting quality content on this channel. And if it's not quality, then I'm kind of like, I can't do it. I can't put it on there. I can't, and that may be my hang up, but I think if people watch, they deserve to see something good quality, good quality content, not just throw crap up here, poor sound, poor vision, poor, preparation or whatever. So, because I did not realize when I started this one, and then on Wednesdays I had the unboxing, and then they sent me a paint by numbers to review, so I added that to Thursday, And then I had Fabulous and Fit Fridays, which never really kicked off because I could never get a space to record the videos. And then Sundays, the collaboration with Shelley. That was entirely too many different projects for me. Somebody more experienced in YouTube probably could have worked it out and it'd been great. I probably could work it out and it would be great. It just takes some organizing. And when you have insomnia like I do, you don't always sleep at night. So you can make a million plans for the next day. But if you don't get any sleep, you end up sleeping later the next day and kind of lose valuable time. And, and then you have a depressive bout that hits and you don't really care what you don't do because you're depressed and whatever. So, yeah. My timing of putting this together may have been off, but you know what? That's how life is. You just have to learn, figure out how to work through it. And you have to keep trucking. You have to keep moving. And keep your head up. Keep your prayers up. Keep your strength up. And keep moving. And oh my gosh. Oh, okay, as I say, all that time I was out of screen. It is way over though. So you can barely even see those. There you go. So I got that done and filled in a little more of the stuff over here. There's still a few odd ones that I really can't see. And it may be that my table is too high. Again, it's been a hot minute since I worked this painting and it just seems like something is off with me in this painting tonight. But anyway, we got to sit and have a little fun. And chat for a little bit. And I hope that you got more work done than I did. And with that, I am going to say goodnight. Look at my pen. I just love this pen so much. I can't thank Jim enough for doing this for me. I mean, I paid for it, but I'm just saying he didn't have this and he didn't have to be willing to go out and look for it, but he did, and he found it and immediately did it. So it's really cool. It's one of the things that makes me happy. What do you collect? That was that crazy question. What are some things that you collect? Well, I think I'm going to be collecting diamond painting pens. I have a nice little stash of them right now. I actually have one that needs to be unboxed, y'all, that I've had for probably going on a year now. I don't even know which envelope that pen is in, but I need to open it. I've been having such a good time using these pens. And I do have others, and I need to pull them out and use them too, because that's the whole purpose. The main purpose in ordering them was to be able to use them, right? Right. All right, guys. I hope that you have a wonderful week. And remember to be kind to each other, because you never know what the other person's battles are. And if you see somebody struggling, offer a listening ear, offer to sit with them, give them a hug, at least the minimum you can do is smile at people, smile at them and give them a hug. That's the minimum that you can do. And that alone has healing properties. I guess that will be it for tonight, because we have reached an hour. Yep, an hour and 8 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and say, remember, hun, if you like this video, to please give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like this video, you are always free to give it a thumbs down. You do you, boo. But I hope that you would give it a thumbs up. And with that being said, my honeys, remember, if you are having a good day, help someone else have a good day. It's the small and simple things in life that makes life worth living. All right. Good night, y'all.